Ah, hey, hi, how are you? You are home super early. How is work? That's great to hear. I'm glad work was well. My day was pretty solid. Just kind of doing chores around the house, tossing your laundry and all that. Vacuumed, dusted, cleaned the bathrooms, all that stuff. So since I had the day off, I figured, why not get some of that stuff done? Yeah. Huh? You say something? Can we pretend you didn't say anything, actually? Can we pretend you didn't say a thing, actually? Yeah, I mean, we could. We could talk about it. We could. Or here's something else we could do. We could just totally pretend you didn't notice and move on with our day as usual until 30 minutes when the dryer is done drying. And then whatever you said, which once again we both don't remember because you didn't actually say it, will be rectified. And I feel like that's the way to go here. Personally, that's my personal take. Yeah. I mean, wasn't it nice to just kind of throw that out there? If you were in my position, really think about it. If you were in my position, would you do the same? Okay, so then you can't blame a guy for trying. You can't, because if you blame me for trying, you would then, in a way, be blaming yourself for trying. And you don't want to blame yourself for anything, Queen. You got the crown on too hard. I don't know. You get the crown on too much. You got the crown is there. Mm-hmm. Yep. Dang, yo, that. Actually, I don't know if I want to say it. Okay, fine. That usually works. Like as a backup, if I try and just move past something awkward that I don't want to talk about with you, if I make a bad joke or make enough bad jokes in succession, those are like active distractors and they will completely curve you to that side, and the aforementioned awkward scenario will be completely thrown to the wayside. But in this scenario, I know that won't happen because it's looking you dead in the eyes. So we will, you're nine, I can already see in your eyes, you're not going to be giving up on this. So we might as well power through, right, Queen? Okay, in all reality, right? Yes, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. But first of all, how did your day go? Okay, cool. Yeah, no, fine. Yeah, I'll tell you. Whatever. Um, it's really not a big deal at all. I didn't invade your privacy or anything like that. So, I did the laundry, right? I threw a load in the wash. Once that load comes out of the wash, threw it in the dryer, right? I'm doing my stuff first. And Jada laugh. Jada Kiss. He's like a rapper from the 2000s. Never mind. It's besides the point. And it's a bar from Hollow to the Dawn, one of my favorite battle. It's not gonna catch on. Don't worry about it. I won't say it again. So currently, I had a very busy week. You know that. I had a lot of dinners to go to, business meetings. I had a lot of family stuff that I had this week. Probably one of the most packed weeks of my life, actually, I would say. Me, personally. would say that. And you know that because I haven't really been home at all. So being home today, thought I would do something nice, do chores all day, make the place look absolutely gleaming for when you get back from work. Which, by the way, if you would have just been home at the normal time you come home, none of this would have happened. But I can't blame you. We love getting sent home early. We adore that. We do not feed the capitalistic society that we live in more than we have to. So currently, main story, got a load in the washer, got a load in the dryer, all that stuff. And because I've been so busy this week, that's like all of my clothes. Yeah, well, because I have my work clothes for my 9 to 5 that I wear, which is business casual. And then I've had an event every single day. So I've kind of went through a lot of hoodies and stuff like that. Not hoodies. What am I talking about? Turtlenecks, crew necks, good sweaters, things like that. And it is fall and I was feeling cozy. So I have a bunch of t-shirts that I have not worn because it is October. Yes, I do. Did I feel like wearing those around the house? No. Did I feel like going shirtless around the house? No, just didn't really feel like it today. Why did I not feel like it today? Okay, good. I didn't want to have to answer that. So the point is, I wanted something warm. I wanted something warm to bundle myself up in. I had done such a good job with the chores, such a good job. Everything clean in its place. All I wanted to do was make myself a cup of hot cocoa, get on the couch, put myself under a blanket, cuddle up, and watch something cozy. And so I did. But the problem is, all of my cozy attire that is warm is in that, like half in the washer, half in the dryer. So I may or may not have went into your room and saw this hoodie just kind of out. And it wasn't in the laundry basket that I asked you to set out today. So I figured that it was clean. And I really like this one. And it's super big on you. And you love the fact that it's super big on you. Goes down to your knees. Fun fact, perfect fit. Perfect fit on me. Torso, very long, perfect fit on me. So I am, yes, to answer the initial question that you had, which we will always circle back around to the initial question. Yes, I am sitting here wearing your hoodie. Is it in the least weird way possible and ultimately for the benefit of the cleanliness of our house? Yes. Will I be ashamed for wearing this hoodie? No, I won't. No, I won't. Is it maybe the most comfy thing I've ever worn? Also, yes. Does it also just so happen to still have your scent on it with your perfume that you commonly use? Yes. Also, yes, because we're being truthful. I always want to be honest with you. That is something that is here still. Is it quite possibly the most deliciously scented garment that I've ever put on my body? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Do I feel embarrassed about admitting this part for the sake of being truthful? Yeah, probably. Yeah, actually, yes. Do I feel sorry? No, It's a really good sweater and it feels really comfy on me and it fits me way better than it fits you. So now that you have all of the information, how are we feeling? On a scale of 1 to 10. And I didn't even give you what the scale was. Let's say on the scale of 1 to 10 of discomfort. Are we all the way down there? Like, this is fine. Or are we all the way up there? Like, I'm going to be upset in like 5 seconds and let you have an earful. Off the scale? Okay. Okay. Your facial expression is very difficult to read right now, so I cannot tell if it's off the scale in a great way or off the scale in a bad way. So let me ask, is it at a 0 or is it at an 11? Okay, all right. Gonna be honest with you. If I had to place a bet, I probably would have gone the other way, but I am extremely relieved to hear that you're fine with it. Oh, yeah, I know you've worn my hoodies before, but you've also asked for it. And by ask, I mean you've kind of just like taken them, but like you don't ask, but you do say, hey, I'm going to take your hoodie. And I have to say, and what am I supposed to say? No? Okay. But also I'm comfortable with it. So don't think that you're crossing a boundary with you. The point is I did it and you weren't here. I didn't really ask for your consent to do it. And I also went in your room, even though the door was completely open. You know, I like to try and give you your privacy as much as possible. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I guess trying to explain it that much, it shows the level of awareness. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that's awesome. So I guess the question is, I think the dryer has like 20 minutes on it. Can I continue wearing this? The rest of the day. Okay. All right. I can tell that there's a compromise coming here. And what would that be? Oh, yeah. Yeah? No, for sure. Yeah. And I'll do you one better. Not only can you wear one fresh out of the dryer, so it's going to smell amazing, but you can have them. You can have access to my closet for 2 weeks, whatever you want. And that's a pretty good deal because you know I'm a relatively fashionable fella. Dumb? Now I'm out here complimenting you. I gave myself a compliment. That's not the point I did before. I don't think I'm dumb. Why do you think I'm dumb? Okay, I am thinking. But just saying really think and not giving me any context into what I am supposed to be thinking about doesn't generally end well for that thought process. I'll be so real with you. I just haven't really thought about it. I don't know. Like, it just kind of made sense. Like, you are my very good friend. We live together. You naturally just kind of makes sense that you're going to be wanting to wear my stuff. Oh. Well, you really stepped up to the plate here. I was being very honest about my feelings about it. I did not know that you were intoxicated by my scent as well. This is a piece of information that I'm going to store in my brain for future usage. Oh, no. I do not think it is weird at all. That'd be kind of hypocritical if I said, you're weird for liking my scent when I just admitted I liked your scent on this hoodie. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's really cute. What? It kind of seems like we're engaging in honesty hour over here. I'm not going to be the one to break that up. I think it's cute that you like my scent, and that's why you wear my stuff. I thought I was super fashionable, and which I am, but I thought that might have been the reasoning behind it. But if in all honesty, that is at least 100 times better, probably in 4 digits. I don't know. I'm just being dumb. I'm just being a stupid boy, if you will. Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know what to do now. Like, because what happens at this point? You have said that you think I look good in your hoodie. I have said that it's cute that you like the scent of my hoodie. So, what exactly do we do now? You know? I mean, you're right. I did proclaim it's honesty hour, so I should just come out and say it, right? I feel like we've been dancing around this for a little bit now. Don't you? You know exactly what I mean. We have both been at least mildly flirty with each other on multiple occasions. Since we didn't really have any prior knowledge of each other, but Katie said that you needed a roommate and I needed to move out of my apartment. And then we met each other and we've just kind of clicked. And we kind of just went straight to flirting with each other, like in a fun way, like, you know, like, oh, we both know each other is like cute and we find each other attractive and it's a little silly. And this is kind of a good way to break the tension of not knowing each other very well. We can be flirty with each other and that's cute and fun. But tell me if I'm incorrect. It's kind of genuinely gotten a bit more romantic than just base level cutesy stuff the past couple months. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is what I thought. And I guess, honesty time, we need to make a group decision, the two of us as the group, whether this is something we want to pursue or not. I'm being very serious. I am brave enough to be the first one to throw myself out there and say that I have somewhere between a crush and infatuation with you. And I know those are two extremities, but I feel I'm somewhere in there. You know? I'm willing to admit that. Are you going to throw yourself out there and say you feel the same? Okay, this is great progress. We both feel the same way. So how do we proceed from here? Because I don't really know your style when it comes to relationships. Are you take me out for like 5 dates and then we can see if we want to be boyfriend, girlfriend? Are you a boyfriend, girlfriend? Where would you even get that idea? I just want to hook up, and literally that's it. Until we both inevitably raise our feelings to a point where we can't do that anymore and everything ends horribly. That's my own bias speaking. I apologize. Are you let's just kind of see where things go? Are you I want to be your girlfriend right now, immediately. I do not care about pretenses. I do not care how long we have known each other. The connection is there and I need that now. Or are you none of the above and a different option that I just failed to mention? Now, see, I came through with that whole monologue. I put a lot of effort into that. I'm thinking you're the one who should answer first. But if you have to ask me, I vary from situation to situation. But in this specific situation, I'm somewhere between let's go on a couple of dates and then make it official, see how that goes, or let's do it right now. Because it's immense, right? It's all encompassing. It's very strong, and that's very strange. But I know what I feel, and I can't pretend that I feel something else. So I've answered. You have to answer now. That's not what I was expecting. Again, you are full of surprises today. Oh my God, no, I'm not going to judge you at all. I kind of just said the same thing. And even if I didn't feel that way, I'm not going to judge you. Because I just said how immense I thought the feelings were. So you just want to skip all the because I think we know each other relatively well. We've lived with each other for 8 months now. So it's not one of those things where we don't have any notion of who the other person is. So let me get this straight. I feel like skipping that whole feeling each other out situation, since we've already kind of done that, and just want to be mine and you be mine and I be yours type beat. I am more down than you can possibly fathom. One rule. Yeah, I know we're going to have a baseline of rules and stuff and stuff that we, boundaries and all that stuff that'll be talked through, and yeah, cool. Let me sound kind of cool for a second. So I'm going to go back and say what I said, and we're going to pretend you didn't correct me. I'm just... So yeah, that's awesome. One rule though. Unlimited access to each other's wardrobes. And yeah, that benefits me more than it benefits me, because I probably can't fit in half your stuff. Unless you would like a lot of your shirts stretched out, or I could just wear them as crop tops. I think I look good in a crop top, right? I guess you'll figure that out later. Now, how about we sit on this couch and smooch for the next 10 minutes until the dryer is ready, and then you can change into my sweats. How about that? Get over here with your cute self.